Hello everyone and welcome back to Sumeru. Today we are going to continue on with Chapter 3, Act 5, where we need to talk to Candace. We do have a few things to take care of before that. Namely, we have a message from Toma, who is telling us about a special birthday party because it was his birthday. Happy birthday, Toma. Toma says, I should probably be busy preparing the food and decorations for the birthday gathering right now, but I just learned that some of my new friends are having a hard time, and if I don't lend a hand now, they might have to endure the cold winds and sleep on the streets tonight. I won't keep you in suspense. So, when I was out feeding the kittens and puppies this morning, a little cat I hadn't seen before came up to me. I followed it, and soon discovered several other poor little creatures hiding in the grass. Luckily, I've made a batch of cat and dog beds before winter, and there's still quite a bit of material left. I should be able to make a few more before nightfall. Of course, if you, my handy and skilled old friend, could assist me, we could get things done much faster and to deliver the new beds and their meals together. He'll be overjoyed for sure. What do you think? Would you be interested in joining such a special birthday party? That is adorable. That's his signature dish? Is it? It doesn't say, actually. This is his signature. But look at this thing. Oh my god. That's adorable. Is that a recipe I can get? Oh, I definitely want to get that. That's amazing. And oh dear. Looks like this event that we haven't even started is ending soon. We got an achievement the other day on stream. Let's see. Rearmed and reforged. We ascended a weapon to phase 6. Yay! Wow, we're almost done with this. Kind of. Need a couple hundred more, but then we'll be done. Alright, and that concludes our morning things, except that we have to do this. There we go. That concludes our things. Let's go talk to Candace. Candace. Oh. She's actually not at the house for once. Interesting. She's somewhere else. Hello, Saba. Anything new for us today? Ooh. Actually, maybe. But you don't have a thing over your head. Oh, it's up there. Okay, not you then. Hi, Candace.
Candace! We're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What's that?
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
Oh?
What do you think?
Sure. I'll try not to.
Okay.
What are you worried they'll suggest? Akasha pulses, the Kalpa flame rises. How exciting. I know I said last time that I kind of want to, like, help in a revolution against the academia, but I do believe that would probably cause more problems than it would solve. So, maybe that's what she's worried about.
They're all waiting for you.
Let's go check in with them. Let's switch this over really quick. To food. Just in case. And now we need to go to the village house. At least we know where this one is. Candace, what are you doing all the way down there? Shouldn't you come with us? Let's just assume she's coming with us. Is this going to be everyone, the Eremites too? What a big conference.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
Aw, no Eremites.
We already
Besides
discussed
Dia, of
things
course.
a bit.
And what did you conclude?
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Didn't we see you yesterday?
Are you ready?
We can start now.
Very well.
After some discussion and debates, the group finally works out a detailed
Are
plan
you
together.
Sure this is gonna work?
Ooh, what is it? Tell
I
us.
gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
Well, if Dia approves.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
This is the most productive group project I think I've ever seen.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Everyone's just hurrying through all the plans. Oh,
You're finally done.
Candace. I feel like she should have been there too. But I guess if she's not going to be participating because she's staying in the village.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
Bye, Dia.
Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
Apparently. I wouldn't know. I wish I knew. Please tell us what we're planning.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions.
Oh,
And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
that's a casual bit of information to drop. We'll make our move on the next... Oh, Gengarba Day? That's what it was, right? That's the day when they add new information to the Akashas, right?
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
That does really feel like a strong vote of confidence, doesn't it?
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
She has such a great personality.
Stay safe, everyone.
You know, she's the protector of
I'll
this
be
village.
here, praying for you. Good luck.
And I love how that's reflected so much in how she treats everyone around her. Let's see. We need to meet up with Alhaitham. He's over there. Alright. Across the bridge, perhaps? Oh, the village keepers are back! No way! Hi, Vargana. Welcome back. How are you feeling? The clouds are like picture frames in the sky. If I had wisdom to rival the gods, could I, too, draw pictures in the sky? Hello? No, I doubt it. The heavens are above the gods, and the stars are above the heavens. Nothing is truly omnipotent. Interesting. Is that true, Vargana? Stars are above the gods, even? Does that mean that even gods cannot change fate? I want to see if there's any more village keepers. Hello, I see you have a world quest for us. I will not be grabbing it at this moment. Village keepers? Where are they? Oh, we should see if we can find the boy and his grandpa. Where would they be? No, not you. Hello, cat. You are not a grandfather, to my knowledge. You're the Mondstadtian merchant. Hello. Oh, where would they be? Maybe we'll have to come back and find them another time. Maybe time's the key. Maybe it has to be day, but it seems like all the other NPCs are still out. Even the kids who you think would be asleep. Let's go around to the other side. Because we know that a village keeper usually hangs out over here. Hello! Found you! The plants will soon wither. But they will not save. They will destroy. Oh. Hello? Well, let me click. There we go. Divine knowledge. Knowledge of the gods. Save. Interesting. This conversation is not going well. It might be best to depart. I want to hear what else he has to say. It could be important. Ah, it's you. Have you been doing okay? Been busy? Are you hungry? Want to come to my place for a bit? Steady there, Mr. Enthusiastic. Oh, Sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. But you saved Grandpa, and that makes you our family's hero. Thank you so much. Ever since that incident, I've been thinking that I should work harder so I can help my grandpa, just like you did. Miss Candace always says that I should be thankful to those who've helped me, and that I should learn from them. That's very true. Alright. But Dia tells me that I should be patient because I'm still young, and that I should start small and learn to live independently first before learning to take care of my grandpa. And that's why I've started cooking for myself lately. I practiced a few times and I think it came out alright. Want to try some? Oh, what do we get? Oh, Agelinot cakes makes sense.
The plans.
Alright, let's go catch up with Alhaitham. And if we see any more village keepers along the way, I will talk to them, but I don't know if I'll see any more. I'm glad we got closure with Isak and Grandpa, though. Just looking around. Alright. Oh, he's talking to the Eremites.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
Okay.
Alhaitham!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yes, have you?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating.
Yes.
Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, bumped the mic. Oh dear.
I hope this is clear to you.
I feel like someone's going to make a sacrifice of some sort. Endanger themselves. We'll see who it is and what happens. I understand and accept.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
He's very realistic, though.
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
Well, if you overestimate yourself, things could go poorly.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
You gotta balance things out.
We all have our jobs to do, after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Ooh, more Alhaitham information. Please tell us.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar.
Are you sure about that?
But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight.
Yeah.
Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
Yeah, in this nation.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
Careful there, Alhaitham. You're pulling a not like the other girls card.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment.
Seems for what genius he has in academic matters, he loses in social situations.
That reminds me.
Speaking of things being balanced.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Absolutely, I do remember, and I've been wondering about that every day. Have you?
You have a good memory.
How could I forget that?
Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
Right.
But the academia has always held a different view. They have always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals.
Okay. Right, an incapacity to understand that divine knowledge kind of thing.
Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction.
Okay.
The Withering, Elazar, and the Sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Yes, absolutely. It's definitely possible. Another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms.
But I mean, maybe the forbidden knowledge caused Irminsul's disease.
At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, You've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
Aha! What do you say?
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Oh, we must tell Nihita about this as soon as possible. That's true. She's been trying to fix this.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
Oh yeah, that whole thing that Hatham has been very curious about and that we haven't told him about yet. Yeah, that thing that you just mentioned right in front of him. That thing.
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
That's right. I am fully on board with this plan. Let's do it.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Ooh. I was thinking the Academia, but that makes sense. Through the Pre-Dawn Night. Such a cool title for this quest. You can tell it's, I feel like this is right before everything really goes down. Go to the Eremite base. Back over here. We'll go ahead and teleport because that's a little bit ways away. I find it very funny that you can fight Eremites right outside the Eremite base. I promise I'm not your enemy. We're here to do some preparation for our plans that we're working on together. No need to fight today. I want to investigate this. Animatic page! 1,000 Nights? 4? No way. Oh my goodness, it's just like Toki Alley Tales. Wow, what did I even just say? Toki Alley Tales. Are there more? Probably not around here. Well, they're probably all over the desert. Oh, that looks so cool. Ooh. Oh, it's a box. The scholar's up there. Okay, how does one get up there? Stairs? Ladders? Do I just climb the rocks? I will do it. And we'll definitely do it. Hello, pardon me. I guess I'm climbing. That's really funny to me.
Ah, they're here.
Oh, they have a knowledge capsule.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How did we get them on our side?
How's the work going?
Threats?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Oh, interesting.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
I mean, it would be really interesting. I'm trying to think about what our plan is. And it would be interesting if we're going to move on, what's it called, Yangarba Day? Which is when we add new knowledge to the Akasha. If they wanted to disseminate knowledge about the Academia's actions, they could do that by uploading the knowledge and putting access permissions to everyone. If that's something we can do.
Look here.
Huh? More can knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Are you challenging me?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
I mean, he's not forcing me to do it. Seems like he's just gonna ask me to.
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The Academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with...
Oh, interesting.
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do. Or what I lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions.
Good.
That's a cool line.
Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You
Sure.
want us to
I'll do it.
record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
This is so interesting.
Yes.
I mean, if we're trying to, like, share our conviction with others, that's funnily similar to what Dottore was doing when he manipulated he caused people to hallucinate, to think that we were, like, some great savior, right? But that's just, it gives me a similar vibe if we're trying to impact everyone's emotions.
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand, but trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say.
Can you tell me why we're doing this? I just want to know.
Because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Ooh, this could also be I mean, we've already taken off our Akasha, but this could be an interesting way to counteract Dotori's ability to override your mind with an Akasha, because if he were to somehow confuse our goals through the Akasha, which again, we already aren't wearing, but still bear with me here, then we could activate our own knowledge capsule to get ourselves back on the path we want to be on. That would be cool.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready. Ooh, am I wearing the hat?
Imagine this.
Oh.
We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Exciting, can't wait.
Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure. Okay.
Now, open your eyes.
Hello. Hi.
Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of this recording, you still follow Alhaithan's instructions for the sake of the plan. What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine. We were extracting knowledge, not depositing it.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
I'm really curious.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Paimon says, I don't understand. Alhaithan's like, yeah, that's fine. You don't need to.
What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
And we need to sway the people.
You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth.
But again, this is so eerily similar to what Dotori was doing when he manipulated everyone's feelings.
Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
Very reliant on it?
A fool? A machine?
Cold, Paimon.
A slave to orders.
Oh dear.
And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Right, because we've already seen a lot from Alhaitham about how he feels about the rules, and how he does feel like he does want them to be upheld. We've seen this. But he's also very comfortable working around them.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Pretty much.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Have fun. I wish somebody would tell me the plan. I could try to extrapolate. But there's just so many pieces in motion. It's fantastic, but there's just so much. We're meeting up with Sino. Alright, let's walk over there, I suppose. We'll just head in that direction. Let's think about this. What do we need to do? We know we need to save Nahida. Oh, hello. You're rather close to camp. Ooh. Getting deja vu from the last time, though. Oh, he saw me. Okay. We know we need to save Nahida. We know that Dotori's around here. He's gonna be a problem. Have you seen me or not? You have. Okay.
Let's end this quickly.
We need to save Nahida. Dotori's still out there, though, which concerns me. Ouch. Goodness gracious, you're so close.
Let's nip that in the bud.
We're going to modify the Akasha. We need to get the forbidden knowledge out of the system, it seems. Not doing anything against that shield. That's fine though. We need to keep this guy in the bubble. Let's see if we can get some electro charge. Nice, okay. So Dia, Sino, and Crimson Tainari, but Alhaitham are all involved with this plan. I'm thinking Dia will be moving with the Aramites that we've recruited. Unless their entire participation is just lending us use of their camp while we work on our secrets projects with the Akasha. I feel like Sino... It's interesting, because I was going to say, I feel like Sino might be the one to be able to rescue Nahida, while we deal perhaps with Dottore. Because, you know, Sino's whole role in this is punishing people for their academic crimes, and now he's coming after the academia itself for its crimes, pretty much. Or at least the sages. But it would be interesting from a storytelling perspective if we were not involved with rescuing Nahida. Because as the main character, generally, they try to put us and keep us involved with all the most important parts of the plot, you know? Oh no. No. No, not this again. I was gonna go after this chest, but actually maybe not. We're just gonna run away. Bye! Oh, mushrooms. Maybe we'll fight the mushrooms. But then again... Hyper Bloom. Electro. So on and so forth. But we know at least that part of the plan is going to be shutting down the Akasha. Because... either shutting down or... we know it's going to be modifying the Akasha. Because Alhaitham directly just said that he would be. But he's also going to be expressing to everyone feelings of you will be okay even without this device you've relied on your whole life. And I'm curious how that's going to work out, because he's going to use the device they've relied on their whole lives to spread that information. So is he going to do that and then shut it down? Is it going to be shut down at all? I feel like we're going to need to deactivate the Akasha, at least temporarily, because we need time to remove the forbidden knowledge from the system. I'm going underground. Is that a bad idea? Wait, this is the Dendro hyperstasis spot. That is a bad idea then. Okay. We'll just teleport a little bit closer. That way. Yes. So we need to remove that information, possibly. But in order to do that, we need Greater Lord Rukadevata's consciousness. And to use that, we need Nahida. But to save Nahida, we need to get her out of the clutches of the Academia. So is that our first move? And I feel like if we try to get her out of the hands of the Academia, they will be very resistant to this for whatever reason. And we know that they have on their side at the moment, or at least they believe they have on their side at the moment, a newborn god.
Keep up.
So is that where we're going to fight the newborn god? I feel like we're definitely going to have to fight the newborn god, you know? They gave us a giant robot. They gave us a cool cutscene with a giant robot. We have to fight the giant. So... where's the path? Oh, I go through the opening over there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so, order of events. Save Nahida first. Gain access to Rukadevata's consciousness. At some point during this, we distribute information to everybody about nobody panic, trust us, we're doing the right thing. Which, you know, very manipulative of us, but I guess you have to do what you have to do in order to save this whole nation, which is slowly crumbling to the withering and all that. And then we turn off the Akasha and fix things while we can. But then what about Dottore? What is he going to do? Probably... let's see. I'm thinking about Winter Night's Lazzo. And we saw him messing with a tree of some sort. Burning something. And we have not seen anything to do with him burning a tree so far. I'm thinking of that one withering zone that we have been absolutely unable to access. We got Paimoned out of it. You know, why don't we explore the area ahead of us later? So, what's over there? Could it be the remnants of whatever tree Dottore was messing with? Or... maybe that's where the giant robot is. I am so surprised, still, that it wasn't in here. That whole giant structure, and it's a one-time domain? That seems so suspicious. But then again, we have so much map we haven't explored yet. I think the area I was forbidden from interacting with was here. I was Paimoned out of here. So who knows, maybe there's a big tree right there and it's Irminsul itself. Yeah, so we need to figure out where Dotori fits into all this. Do you think he was deliberately trying to see the consequences of the forbidden knowledge? How would he know about it, though? Maybe he just knows his history really well. To be fair, we don't know how old he is. A lot of the Fatui appear to be immortal, but at the same time, he did go to the academia fairly recently. The sages still remember him and such. So maybe he's, even if he's immortal, maybe he's not young, or not old.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
Uh-oh.
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
Are you changing this plan on your own, or is this part of our discussion?
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
And already we're seeing a schism in the group, oh dear.
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
I kind of like being called a friend by this guy. I like this guy.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know.
Oh, are you finally going to tell us the plan? Please, please.
Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Okay, clever so far.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
Makes sense.
That also sounds like something Al-Haytham told you. Am I right?
But I suppose that Sino is worried that it might be taken out of his hands and endanger the Eremites, because he has exiled himself. So if he were to go to the city with supposed prisoners, maybe some other Matra will step in and say, well, you have no longer any jurisdiction to take command of these prisoners, we'll take it from here. And then everything's kind of ruined?
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly.
And Sino doesn't like the plan, but does he have a counter offer?
I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards.
Oh, I see. Now, Haytham wants us to work with the guards on the way to Sumeru City. I can see his point, because if this giant group shows up with just Sino having taken them arrested, that's not a word, but don't worry about it, and then we're also there as apparently help, that would be very suspicious to the guards in the city, I feel like. With no other guards keeping an eye on everyone.
To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove.
Wow, that's some very aggressive guarding on behalf of those guards that Sino was anticipating.
I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
It's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool side of Sino that we're seeing.
Now you're making this hard for me.
He's persuasive, he is.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
If there is no other way, I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades. That's clever. Wow.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
I sure hope nobody is spying on us right now.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety.
We're going to be putting ourselves into a very delicate position. Especially us as the traveler. We're going to need to be very careful and very precise not to make things worse with our actions. This is a plan that requires a lot of trust on all sides.
Since you and
I'm
I
impressed.
both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards
Nice.
should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Alrighty. This is such a cool quest. The way we have these tiny little errands almost, you can tell that we're putting together a large network of tiny little plans and actions. How fun. I really feel like I'm participating. Where am I going? Courtyard, courtyard. Up there? Stairs? Let's climb that ladder. At the same time, Sino is such an interesting character, and I know I'm not even done with this main quest yet, but I'm actually really looking forward to doing his character quest. Because in that last sentence that he said to, what's his name, Raman? He put himself in with the group of the Dendro Archon's followers, but we've just learned from that vision that we saw that he's dressed very much like a priest of King Deshret. What an interesting guy.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Core of 30, here we go.
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Alright, so far so good.
Ah, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
What part of secret operation did you not understand?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Okay, so we're going with the rules here. We're going to let them report it so that we get more people. We're taking that risk that the superiors don't try to check in or report this back to
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them
the main
immediately.
core. Oh, stress. Already we're taking risks. You look so commanding when you're working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Oh, yay! I'm glad.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra?
Paimon, please learn how to whisper.
Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Yeah, that's the concern, if they check back on this whole thing. But then again, we did say it was a secret operation, right?
We discussed this, remember?
If they say, wait a minute, but he's no longer the general, we could argue that's an undercover move because this is a secret. I don't remember discussing this because nobody told me anything.
Great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
Okay.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
Oh, but maybe it won't be able to because Alhaitham made most of this plan and Sino agreed with it. Even against his own wishes. We just had that whole conversation with Varamon. We ended up going with Alhaitham's plan.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
And it's quite strange that Alhaitham is still wearing it, even now, but I guess I have to assume that he's doing that so that he doesn't raise any red flags for taking it off or powering it down. I sure hope that it can't listen in on us, though.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry.
He said he was going to work on modifying it with those other scholars, so maybe he's modified his a little bit to give false reports.
If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Oh, can't predict me? Haha.
That's true. But why?
They don't have enough data on us for sure. They sent Alhaitham deliberately to get data on us, but he couldn't have gotten much. We only saw him briefly.
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times?
Certainly not.
Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles.
Oh, so perhaps the reason it's unable to predict him now is not because he's joined up with us specifically, but because he's joined a group at all?
Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another.
It's funny to think that actually our tendency to clash, or certain characters' tendency to clash, is actually making us harder to predict. That's fantastic.
The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Paimon, you are looking exceptionally bright right now. Wow.
Next time,
he's glowing.
Pay attention during our meetings.
I would if you would show me the meeting to begin with.
Will do.
I'm confident we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Do our best.
Footsteps!
Thank you, Paimon.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
There's that vigilance we were counting on.
I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
That's quite the name.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Okay, Paimon, hold it in.
Beep, construct, beep.
How did you do that with your eyes? Oh my god. Wait, oh, I wish I could see that again.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
It's nice to meet you too. Indeed, this construct is. I am here today to bring it on a trial run. Yes.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
Yes, this is quite the honor. You should be honored and follow our lead.
There's no need for flattery.
I thought I just noticed a dead pixel on my screen, but it was actually just a black speck. Nice! Another win for today.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
He's keeping them on their toes. Sino circles the
days,
locations.
We will engage Ramon's Eremites and capture all of them.
I love how Sino was just talking to Ramon in the city not half an hour ago.
Any questions about the time or location?
Sure hope nobody noticed.
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be amazing. Oh, I hope it goes well. I'm feeling strong so far.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power.
Oh, I do love using the power against itself.
Get ready.
This will be fun.
We will move out in 2 days.
A lot can happen in 2 days, though. I wonder where Dia's gone. What is Dia up to? Oh, wait until the appointed time 2 days later? Okay, well, I want to make it feel like some time has passed. Do we think we should try to go get this thing? Yes. Yes, I think we shall. That's the plan. I'm super excited about what's happening next, so I'm gonna go try to get that statue. Hopefully it doesn't tell me that I am forbidden or something. And then once we get that, hopefully we don't see something desperately curious to investigate in the darkness. Because if we don't, then we'll just come right back and change our time. But if we do, we're going to be very tempted to investigate. I will admit it now. I know this. I know this about myself. There are still so many things about this region that I want to learn. So we're killing time for 2 days by going into the desert, wandering off on our own, like a traveler might, you could say. Just right there. Any enemies? Hello, enemies? Just a flying, floating hilly trail. Oh! Hello? Whoa, invisible building. Whoa. Whoa, invisible building. Do you think that pile has anything to do with it? Let's see, where are the boundaries? Do you think I could... Pardon me. No, I can't. Wow. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait. I can go inside. That's so cool. Where is it? Oh, my attacks don't interact with it. Okay, okay. We'll definitely have to come back and investigate this at some point. My first thought is actually it reminds me of Inkonomiya. I wonder if it has to be nighttime. Do you see how blue the walls were? Makes me feel like it should be nighttime. Look at all the sand. I love the sand so much. And there's our statue. Brazier. Bird over there. You know, one thing I was thinking about yesterday, I was in Larua and it was raining. And it rained for quite a while, and I thought to myself, wow, it's been a while since I've seen it rain. And I realized it doesn't rain in the desert! That makes a lot of sense, but wow. What a fun detail. I mean, I remember how it looks like... Oh, look at the sand in the wind! I remember how it looks like when it rains in Larua on the beach. Oh, what is that shoal called? The shoal area. And the rain looks so interesting against the sand. I suppose that to have it rain here in the desert would be to have quite the interesting impact on all these miles and miles of sand. Alright, look at that thing. Look at that thing. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. What do we got? What do we got? Wow, look at all those teleporters. Ooh, big spiral. Big spiral. It's like the chasm. That's definitely what we're looking at. Mount Dom... It's moving! Whoa. It's like the red spot on Jupiter. Passage of Ghouls. Ooh, what is this? Setek Wanut? Get these. I haven't even seen these on anybody. Who uses those? Oh. Wait, what is this? It's, Animo. So possibly for Animo characters? Yet I have some Animo characters who are not impacted by that. Or who don't need it. Is this another new song? 15 out of 25. Oh, Continental Explorer Dune Dreams! Let's see. Light up the maps of the following area in Sumeru. Desert of Hadramaveth. Wait. Hadramaveth. Hadramaveth. I think is how you would say that, supposedly. Wow. Ooh, okay. Okay. We did our duty. I want to explore it, I very much do, but there's just so much of it to explore. And I can see from here, it's very craggy, so movement might be difficult. Which I'm looking forward to, but perhaps not at this time. Was that Celestia? Wow, another new angle! Hi, Celestia. And you can even see the dark beacons of that withering zone that I'm forbidden from entering. What was that? Those rocks right there. That looks like a puzzle. That's a new type of puzzle. How interesting. Alright, now we do have a domain up here. It's a one-time. Ooh. That's cool. Animo bonus. That makes sense. Animo boss right there. We have another domain up here. One time as well. Looks like it might give us something from that same set as well, just based off the color scheme. Yes. Very cool. Very cool. We have this one. It's also one time. Okay, so I'm not too worried about getting to those immediately. This one would be useful, but it's all the way across the desert. So we'll do that another time, perhaps. Might even be faster to teleport here. Make our way down. Wow, look at that. That one withering zone is forbidden to me. It must be involved with the main story. What do you think? It's mostly, basically, central to Sumeru, right? Kind of looks like it. So maybe that is where Ermintel lies. Or some connection to Ermintel. It's also right next to Vanarana, which is connected to dreams. Suspicious. Anyways, I need to go talk to somebody, so let's talk to that somebody. I need to wait 2 days and then go talk to Sino again, was it? Let's teleport... Well, no. Let's just do our 2 days here. This fantastic view, one hopes. And then it will tell me where I need to go. The appointed Appointed time 2 days later. We don't know what the time is though, so let's just go to 2 days later. Tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. Shortly after midnight. Ooh, look at that thing on the left. Is that Matlan again then? Is that water? At the edge of the desert that we're seeing there. Interesting. Beautiful. 2 days later. Alrighty. What you got for us? Yes, go to the east side.
Let's go meet Sino in the desert.
So it is in the desert. Oh, look. We can see another puzzle now. Wow. I wonder what happens if you try to walk into that. And you know, it really feels like we're reaching the end of the story, but there's all this desert we haven't even looked at. Oh, wow. We're so close to our free Fontaine teleporters. Wow. Yeah, there's all this desert. How are we supposed to... Usually, I feel like the story takes us across the entire region. But maybe this is World Quest territory. I'm thinking now of Surumi Island? Was that the one? I need to go back in here. Oh, there, over there. Okay. Because... Surumi. Yes, because this was, World Quest land, not Archon Quest. So maybe this will be World Quest and not Archon Quest. And that explains why the, Archon Quest hasn't taken us here at all. Anyways, let's go get back into it. I'm so curious. I'm just so curious what's going to happen. It feels like so much more needs to happen. Oh, what dramatic plot twist are we in for? That's going to throw everything out of my calculations. I'm so excited. I sure hope nobody dies. That's my concern right now. I don't want any of the Eremites to die. I would feel very bad. Alright, let's do this.
Over there! Our helpers have arrived already!
So prompt. Why are you facing away from us so eerily?
Let's hurry over!
Why does this feel like a trap, Paimon?
Wait a moment.
Stay vigilant, everybody.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
Why are you screaming?
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember. So we walk after him.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
Yes.
Now let's head over there.
Okay.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
Oh, I'm glad they're including Paimon, even if she is supposedly a piece of technology for the moment.
We meet again.
What if Paimon is a robot? No, I doubt it. She likes food. What if she's a robot that can eat? No, I doubt it. She's probably a god.
Huh. You're here early.
What if she's a robot god? That's a thing. They're trying to make that a thing right now. No, it's fine. I believe in Paimon. I believe in Paimon's love for food.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
Alright, but don't get overzealous.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Very clever.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. It would be so interesting if they gave us combat.
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want?
Oh, we're counting on your acting skills, Raman. You can do
Judging
this.
from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Okay, we're going with the move where he doesn't pretend not to recognize him. I suppose we're assuming that the Academia would have some photos or something.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Makes sense that he wouldn't know who he is, though.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Alright. Let's see. Combat? No way. Oh, defeat all opponents within 30 seconds. Alright, y'all. Come on. Oh, this might be difficult because of the world level.
No
No rest.
I'm not teaching Cho, it's just who I wanted to be. Oh, this is so cool! Not the academia being on our side and the Eremites not. That's crazy. Alright, please, surrender peacefully. Goodness me. Nobody has their skills back. What I wouldn't give for a sacrificial sword. Oh, maybe you should put... I was thinking about that, wasn't I? Putting a sacrificial on a facial. Wait, is my time going up with each person that I defeat or something? Because I thought it said within 60 seconds. Did it say within 600? Maybe I have more time than I thought. Can't see anything, I'm just firing into the ethers. Sorry, ether, for firing upon you. Don't worry about it. Oh, this is so cool. Wait, I want to see if they're actually doing damage. Oh, darn it, that was me. They are! They're actually doing damage! Wow. Impressive. I'm enjoying this a lot. Alright, more opponents. Wow, she just ran for it. Interesting, I think when Tainari's shot hit the wall, it did not turn into his homing beacons. Homing shots, whatever. This is pretty cool. It would be even cooler if we had Ramen on the field or Sino on the field. But I suppose that's a little difficult for them. Though to be fair, it seems like they're slowly... I wonder if I can get that thing while I'm in here.
It's over.
They're slowly adding the ability to have NPCs active in battle. I wonder if they will ever add a playable character active in battle. That would be so cool.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
You pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Jeshred will curse you, and you will all...
Silence!
Oh. Did we knock him out?
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Boy, you better not have hurt him.
Yes, sir!
Is Sino gonna yell at him? Nope. The guards escort a furious-looking Ramen and the others away.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Will do. Wait, I'm the assistant. I say nothing.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
We need to stick with the group. You find a safe place free of potential eavesdroppers. Shouldn't we stick with the group?
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes. Things went perfectly.
That's fantastic. And that punch you gave Ramen there
Oh.
sure looked convincing enough.
I think it was a real punch, probably.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino. You know, he's turned into a really reliable guy, hasn't he? I suppose he never wasn't, but he's definitely grown on me really quickly.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
And won't be suspicious that your assistant is off doing other things? I suppose he can just say that he sent us on an errand.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which,
Tainari?
is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
We're bringing Tainari into this? Oh my god, wait, it's just getting better and better. That's so cool. I'm a little worried about that too. Well, I suppose if Sino and Tainari are friends, Tainari will just trust Sino... wait, what? What? Tainari will just trust Sino's judgment?
I have a very close relationship with Tainari.
Oh.
Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this.
Oh, it seems they're very good friends. Wow.
If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Seems like he really trusts Tainari, too. Eremitus ne crediti. Something about... Oh man, I'm so rusty. Help Sino get Raman and his crew into Sumeru. Eremitus. Oh, Eremitus. Yeah, that is a Latin word, isn't it? Wait, I'm going to look this up. Oh, I see. So Eremitus from, I suppose, Eremus, meaning a hermit. It says, don't trust the hermits. Ahaha. I got like half of that. I would say, I was thinking it was, Eremites are not true. And I was wondering what on earth that was supposed to mean. Though I suppose we are all acting. But don't trust the hermits. Yes, that makes a lot of sense to me. I wanted that. Okay. Where am I going? Okay, way over to Caravan Rebot. Alright, let's travel. Let's travel overland. We're in the story now. Oh, hello, Eremites. You happen to be part of Ramon's gang? You have places to be, you know. You're supposed to be captives right now. I'm just watching their attacks. That was so swirly. That was so cool. You have a cool attack pattern, my friend. Oh, I fell. Alright, bye. Oh! Aww, slumped beast. Call that a slumped beast. It is slumbering. No, that just sounds like slumping. Doesn't really work. I tried though. Let it be known that I tried. Fatui out here? Man, there's everyone's in the desert. Can't blame them though. Desert's a nice place. Chest over there. But I think not today. We're going off to the right, aren't we? Okay, I'm really curious. What is this? What are you? Who's there? Oh. Huh? You're a new event? Oh, I suppose there is. Okay. Well, good thing our quest log told us, because I would not have known. Strange that the events tab didn't say anything. Oh, did it? Was it saying something and I just ignored it? I literally have no idea. That fire looks so cool. Wait, I'm hurt.
Rain outlines your fate.
Help me out. Is Tainari a little low? Can't tell. We're about to meet Tainari though. Did he come all the way here from the forest, or are we gonna go to the forest with Dia? Either way, exciting. Where is she?
Let's go check it out.
I talked to you before. I don't remember what you said, but I did talk to you before.
We're here!
Hi, Dia.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Wow, you've had a productive morning.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Or is that anxious energy spurring you on?
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Is Tainari here? Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside,
Teasing us.
I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
And you know he would be very happy to help us combat the Doctor? Tainari. Tainari would be down for this, wouldn't he?
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So, what should we do? Do we not have a plan for what we're gonna do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis
good.
and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
Oh, yay!
If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust.
Oh, this is going to be amazing.
So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan.
Because Tainari, what do we think? He could go to the sages and say, hey, about that project you've been trying to recruit me for, I'm in. And then they might give him the latest updates? Or they'll just ask. That seems a little suspicious, though.
The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
I am very honored.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
But we're not paying her.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
It's gonna have to be a pretty good discount, Dia. I have no Mora.
How much Mora do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
For
how
once,
much do I want?
it feels true.
Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently.
Aw.
If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
Dia.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Wow.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
We'll do our best.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
Let's do it. I'm so excited. Wow, Dia, that was smooth. Alright, let's see. Artist DI. It's pretty up there, isn't it? We could just follow the road. It's kind of fun. Let's just follow the road. We stick to the path. We only have to turn right and then go left. This is so exciting. Tainari and Dia. Another combination I never expected to see, but I can't wait to experience. I really want to see Tainari and Sino interact, actually. You've heard a little bit about their relationship. I want to learn more about it. Did they become friends in the academia, or did they just meet there? I suppose I could see that they'd get along well. You know, Sino's very principled, and Tainari's very responsible. Tainari does tend to keep information from people, but for their own safety, perhaps? Very doctorly of him, as you could say. How interesting, actually, is it that we have Tainari,
Happy to oblige.
who is like a medic, basically. A doctorly figure, as mentioned. And then you have the doctor, or Dottore, who is basically his sworn enemy. Now, I am assuming this. We've never seen them interact. But it doesn't seem like he likes him all that much. Hi! Can you go away so I can talk to Saranara, please? Here, I'm gonna avoid you. Oh, wait. This is the wrong path. Where's the path? Huh? That's the way that we came. Oh, this way. Hi! I need to talk to that Aranara. Leave me alone! And I missed my wheat. I'm not helping you. Leave me alone, am I? Wow! Somehow dodged that shot. Nice. I don't want to get too far off if I'm going to be doubling back. Alright, we've lost one. There we go. Nice. Hopefully. Ahaha! Escaped. I feel like I'm playing Pokemon. I ran away. Complete with leaf rustling noises. Hello, material collecting Aranara. Do you, Nara friend spare a shriveled star shroom for Aranara? And a VPRS too, of course. Ooh. I don't have shriveled. Oh no, that's going to be probably Electro, don't you think? Alright, let's mark you. On the path here. Shriveled... Star shroom? Aranara. Alright. If we see any star shrooms on our way to Partis DI, we will sick fischl on them. And see if that gets us what we need. Oh no, it's probably Pyro. That's why I don't have any. Yeah, Pyro would do it. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm being ambushed. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, he is hurt. Oh no. But that's right. Tainari is still at Partis DI, isn't he? Taking care of Hypatia. I wonder how she's doing. Those are just mushrooms, not star shrooms. Hello, Hilly Charles. Goodbye, Hilly Charles. Look at these plants. I want to know more about this plant's butterfly. I don't need a butterfly. Oh, fungi. Tempting, tempting, but I shall not. Alright, I'm hoping. Am I going the right way? We're curving a little bit. No, we're going the right way. We're going a way that will get us where we want to go. Whee! Wow, so pretty. Which way? Which way? Oh! Oh, mushrooms. This what? Oh, it's above us, isn't it? Ooh. Whoa. Wait a second, that looks important. Let's put a little marker right below it. No, I want you to go down. I'm below where I need to be. But we need to put a marker, like, here, I guess? Aranara with song, I think. It looks like I can learn another song from them, if I'm understanding correctly. Oh, Oculus, cool.
Keep up.
Alright, let's go back to where we were last on the path, kind of ish. We need to go this way. Is this a withering zone? Wow, no way. No. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. I just healed him. Thank you. Ooh, Oculus? Oculus where? Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm not even going to try to heal until I'm out of the withering zone. There we go.
Rain outlines your fate.
Alright, that's better, that's better. Did I see Tainari's HP change when I got out of that withering zone? Whoa. Is that because, does the withering zone decrease your max HP when you get hit with those things? Is that right? Nice. Xingqiu, you outdo yourself every time. What a good healer. Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there. Is that a fire knife guy? No way, really? I did not know there was one here. Okay, good to know. While I'm farming them. And a season?
There you are.
No way!
One with the forest.
I used to hunt every season on the map looking for materials.
Blink.
And I still have so many. I did use a bunch just recently for weapons and whatnot. But I should have a bunch still. I'm actually curious. Let's see. Where would that be? Here? No. Here? Yes. Even though it's the person symbol, it's people and weapons. Yeah, look at that. Over 1,000. Hi, little buddy. Hi. Oh, there's 2 of you. Can you catch those guys with nets? It's only very invested to know if you can catch those guys with nets. I love how these mushrooms aren't fighting us. Oh, never mind. They noticed us.
Can't see?
Yay! Maybe I can get this guy.
Keep up.
Did I even do anything? Not much. Ooh! That's what you were attacking me with. That's cool. Alright, well, fine. This guy's almost done.
Scatter!
Alright, just this guy. Got a single fungal spore. Yay! And let's go up. What are these? More mushrooms. So many mushrooms. This is good to know. Apparently the area around Parts DI has a bunch of very helpful resources. But we're here for Tainari. Tainari! How are you? I wonder if Karkata will be here, because we have done his story quest. What a pretty fountain. I wonder if Hypatia's still here. How's she doing? What are the long-term effects of exposure to this knowledge? Hello? Oh, he's not in here. I wonder if she is. Oh, she is! No way. Flower. Nice. Hi! Whoa. Oh, I wonder. Oh, flower. Let me wonder for 1 second here, yeah? Where is she? Here she is.
There are still so many
Nothing. Oh dear. Wonder if she's dreaming. I wonder if she can dream. She is wearing an Akasha, right?
Who ate a
I can't remember. Karkata! Oh my god, Karkata! Hi, buddy! Would you like Dendro? Guess he's just asleep. They're both sleeping. Karkata! No way! Oh, I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy that he just lives here now. That's delightful. Good for you, Karkata. Ah, Tainari. The gem of a being that you are. Where is he? There he is.
He's over there! Let's go say hi!
Hi, Tainari. Very tempted to walk up to him as Tainari.
Tainari!
What you thinking about? He shouldn't be expecting us at all, right?
Traveler. Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see! This is Dia.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Eremite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Smallish news. Do you want to take down the academia with us? Tighnari, we want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me.
He's reading the room. He understands that this is not a discussion for the open air, perhaps. We're going to go to
This
different
place is
open
better.
air.
We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is.
The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Oh, that's right. We only ever met him at night. It might have been hard to see the color of his hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis Di just a little while ago.
He came here? Why? What did he do to you? What did he do to Hypatia?
He left already?
Where did he go?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
For you?
Can I ask what it was about?
I'm a little worried that you don't sound more incensed about him existing in your presence at all.
Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us.
Yeah, you're the best.
For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Oh, and just mentioning that, he knows what this is about. He knows what Sino does.
Sino, you say?
Is this even Tighnari? Is this an illusory Tighnari that they planted to fool us? He's being very...
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia.
He understands, okay.
Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Nice. The Sino card is very powerful here, it appears.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
I mean, it probably helps that we also have a standing relationship.
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
Exactly.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point.
Please do.
The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Oh, but she's still here, so we know that he refused. Ooh hoo hoo.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Oh, great question.
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Not always a good sign. Ooh, oh, that was cool. Oh, look at him. What a cool design. He's got, like, wings. What a horrible man, but what a great design.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more.
Oh, the bird silhouette and the other bird silhouette. Nice.
I was just about to set out when I remembered something important.
Cohesiveness.
To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right, Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
Absolutely not. He would just experiment on her, wasn't he?
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Honestly, Tighnari is the absolute coolest. He's having such a casually prickly conversation with the second Harbinger.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
Tighnari might be one of the coolest characters in this game. Oh my god.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Effective by Hugh's standpoint.
I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
I'm just getting so many red flags off this guy.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Tighnari! You incredible person, you. Wow.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
Do you think he doesn't know that he's a second Harbinger? Do you think he knows that he's a Harbinger at all? Still, amazing.
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity.
Ooh, and he read him well, too. No, wait, he should know. He definitely knows he's Fatui because of that whole conversation we had about, Colley's backstory. But does he know that he's a Harbinger? Gosh, I can't remember what he said about him back then.
I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Still, I love how his judgment is not that, you know, I'm not going to release my patient into his care because he's a Harbinger, but I'm not going to release my patient into his care because he's a bad doctor. Do you think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Me too. He gave up so easily. Hello? Oh gosh, that was so eerie. He was just staring him down.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
What I had expected. He knew about him. I mean, he has his informants, but...
Under
Weird.
normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for our return.
Oh, wow, okay. So here were my concerns. My concerns were he's giving up on this too easily, which means either Tighnari's main basis of argument was that her situation, Hypatia's condition, was not dire enough to necessitate transfer, so the doctor either is going to sabotage her or knows that she's going to decline rapidly soon, so he can just wait. Or, whatever reason he needs her for, whatever curiosity he wants to sate, perhaps, is going to be solved by something else in the near future, or is not going to matter in the near future, which again points towards some big plan of his that he's about to initiate. But no, it's a secret third option. The Tsaritsa is calling him back. Well, here's my question. What if there are multiples of him? If there are multiples of him, are they all going to be leaving? Or he could say that he's leaving, but then leave one of himself behind to continue causing chaos.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Suspicious.
It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness.
Are you sure about that?
And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Oh? Oh? What does that mean? That sounds like a threat. Sounds like a threat against Irminsul. But I'm making assumptions here.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
Pay the price for what they've learned, and everyone's learning things from the Akasha. Pay the price.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Not malicious, but just completely apathetic. Can't believe he is actually leaving Sumeru.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
If that's true, we're gonna have the plot splinter into two. We'll have Nihida, Irminsul, Forbidden Knowledge, Academia, Scaramouche as one issue, and then the Doctor could come back and be a part 2? Or maybe his whole maybe his whole plotline isn't resolved and we'll just see him again in some other region. Is that the Jade Chamber in the background? Hello.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
What about the tree? Thank you for sharing the information with us, Tighnari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
We'll tell you everything later.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Oh? Cyno!
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
No way. Is that why Cyno started to investigate the sages?
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Investigating this project that they want Tighnari on so badly?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted.
Somebody impersonating the sage?
My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
Wow.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
Oh, and earlier, Tighnari said, so that's why he hasn't been at the Academia, because he knew that he would otherwise be at the Academia investigating this thing that he asked him to investigate. Wow.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
This is so cool. This is so cool.
If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts.
Especially given his position in all of this.
If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
Oh, no way.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
That's when you know things are getting serious.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs.
Oh no. Oh, is he dead? Has he been replaced? I'm worried that they've done something to his brain via canned knowledge in the Akasha and whatnot.
I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
Oh, that's really dark. Spooky.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
And didn't he say way back at the very beginning when we first met Tighnari, why have you, in that sage came to speak with him, why have you come? Why didn't my teacher come himself? Oh dear.
This may well be how Cyno became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
This is so cool.
Also, if you run into Cyno again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Aw.
Okay,
I'll consider
we'll
it.
find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis DI?
That way.
To the Withering Zone?
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later. That was so cool. I was just saying I hope to see them interact, and they did. It seems like they do have a very strong relationship.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth.
They have such a strong relationship, but what was it? Like a powerful one, an effective one? They really get the job done when working together is the vibe that I'm getting.
He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him.
It also seems like they genuinely trust and care for each other, which is really great for those two, who have such roles of responsibility within their various communities. It's nice that they have someone who's kind of like on equal footing. That seems really good. Yes, great points, Dia. I don't trust that man an inch. Let's find him.
Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
I'm gonna need to be careful that he doesn't notice that we're following him.
We have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
Just follow the sounds of betrayal and destruction. I don't know.
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Will do. I'm gonna track him.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
What would happen if I just left her here and went somewhere else? Oh, she'd probably just stop,
We're headed
right?
in the right direction.
In the middle of the path and stay there. Ooh, wait 1 second for me, Dia.
Traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry.
Oh, he left them behind? Oh, hello. Mora. How much? 38 more? 10,000! Nice. Did that, like, double what I had? No. But it wasn't insignificant.
It's just as I thought.
What do you think? So if he's leaving, but he left his entourage here, definitely still working on something in his absence, wouldn't you think? Reporting back to him, carrying out his orders.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
Where'd he go?
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Ooh, Starshroom! I'm remembering now that, Shnezhnaya is where he's claiming to go. Tusser came by boat, didn't he? And, or at least we picked him up at the port? Or, darn it, scorched? I need, like, withered or something. Here. No. Here. Shriveled. Hopefully that's what the Aranara wants. Oops. Yeah, so Tusser, did he arrive by boat or did he leave by boat? I remember meeting up with him or dropping him off in the harbor? No, did we drop him off in the bank? I think we picked him up in the harbor and dropped him off in the bank. No, we picked him up out in the wilds. He was looking at ruin guards. Oh, we went to the harbor at one point. I swear he was on a boat at one point.
I'll lead the way.
So it seems that Shnezhnaya is a place where it's faster to sail by boat to, from Larua at least, which is right next to Sumeru. Wonder where it is. Alright, now we are going to teleport to Port Ormos just because it's quite far away. Where is he? I'm not gonna go that way? What if I just jumped off, though? How would that make you feel? Oh, elevator! Could have taken the elevator. Oh well. The sparkles in the air, that's hilarious. Wow! The dappled light, that's so pretty. Is this Fatui over there?
Look! Fatui soldiers!
And they sure are.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Good job, Dia.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper
farewell
ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The eyes. Oh, there's so many.
Is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him?
Nobody's looking at me.
That when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Wait, what is he saying? He speaks differently?
But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different.
Two different people. Two different people. Oh shoot, oh shoot.
All smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Yeah, two different people. I'm calling it. Two different people, right? No. Go down, go down. This is so stressful. I have no idea what they're saying. Something like he's happy. I'm hoping that's just because he's a different person and not because he's succeeding in his evil plans. Ah! Darn it. Darn it. Well, at least I can hear them again.
Shh! Don't. The port is crawling with.
Let's keep going and...
Okay.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony.
If I just stay far away.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold
I'm
a
at this
position in our
business. It is
homeland.
closed, but I'm
Back
here.
then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Okay.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be
Suspicious.
mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
I think, yeah, I'm hoping it's because he's literally a different person. And not because his evil plans are going well. Man, this guy is ready to spring. He's ready to go. How far am I supposed to follow them? Are they just gonna vanish onto their ship? No, they're just standing there.
The doctor is on that.
Oh my god, he's right there! I didn't even notice.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru.
Hide yourself in
Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him.
What happens if I just walk up to him though? That would be so cool. I wonder what would happen if I brought out Nahida to listen in. Oh, I want to go up to him, but I don't want to do it again. Wow.
This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
So the doctor didn't lie about leaving Sumeru. Could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something? He noticed us from all the way over there. What's the matter?
He saw us.
No! He's waving! Leave me alone! Go away! We got spotted. Look at how alarmed Dio looks.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
Oh my god, I can't believe he noticed us from all the way over here.
It's time to say goodbye.
Oh?
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
Wait, what? Huh? What? Illusions? We're not wearing our Akasha. How long have we been standing here?
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they vanished.
Could they just be below decks? I guess not.
So this was a trap.
But there's nobody around us. Exactly, there's nobody around us.
Wait, don't tell me that.
What? What did he do?
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Take care of everything before I leave. The boat carrying the doctor sails out of the harbor.
Oh no.
What did he do? Uh-oh.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Oh, they drew us here?
What do you mean?
I just remembered. Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the Balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away.
Oh, they're trying to silence her.
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
No, and we've left Tainari there alone. As much as I want to have complete faith in Tainari, he is just one guy. Return to Partis DI as quickly as possible? Aye aye. Well, you give me the tools, I'm gonna use them. Yeet. Oh boy.
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
It is technically an academic research facility owned by the academia.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis DI for research purposes.
Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Look at his mustache.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
I want to get eyes on Hypatia immediately.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile.
True. That arrogance we were talking about earlier.
I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
He looks so cool. Look at that bow. What is that?
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Oh, sure. You know what?
These Fatui have really crossed the line.
Let's get this guy before I can put up a shield. Where is he? Okay, he's got a shield up, but that's fine. We've got Xingqiu. No drops, makes sense. Not a drop-full battle. Okay, I want to keep firing immediately, as much as possible. You're gonna take the hit, don't worry about it. Oh dear, that's more than I hoped. Excuse me, he says! That's such a good line. So we've healed, excellent. You're ready? You're ready? I'll contribute to the efforts. Oh. Now they're not even trying to hide it. Out of the way, out of the way. These guys have such a long reach. No, thank you. Okay. And let's actually go over here while we have Xingqiu's ultimate up. You need to hurry up. Hurry up and leave me alone. This is so cool. I'm just so glad I have Tighnari on my team.
Let's nip that in the bud.
By royal decree, propagate.
Out of the way, out of the way. We need to re-up his charges, but we can't. I really... Wait, he doesn't need the swords. I do, actually. Darn it. Goodness gracious, their range is always so much bigger than I think it is. This won't do much, but it'll do something, maybe. Okay. As long as those mushrooms don't also try to fight us. That might be a bit much. Let's see, a little bit of this. I want Oz in the field. Darn it, we already lost our thing anyways. It's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Look at this. Nope, nope. Good job, Tighnari. Dodged it. Oh, we're almost through this guy's shield, and he'll go down immediately when feels.
Doctor's orders are absolute.
Excellent. There's more?
You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Oh boy, and it's a fire guy too. Alright, I want this guy out of here as quickly as possible.
Body and mind.
Out of the way, out of the way. Good job. Darn it, he got a shield up. He had to dodge that fire guy, he got the chance. Fire guy has Dendro on him so we can see him. Also, he's distracted by Tighnari's thing. Excellent work, Tighnari.
I hear everything.
Should be expiring soon though, and it is. Oh, we're getting so close to the mushrooms too. Oh, this song is so cool.
Rain outlines your fate.
Alright, team. Just keep working at it. We'll get these guys. That fire guy is actually going to get his ultimate against us, isn't he? If we don't do something about him soon. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Where's my food? Oh, I'm dead. Yikes. Bringing me back. Oh, This song is so good. Oh, I didn't successfully bring myself back. Alright, alright. These quarters are so close. For both of you. Ah.
Time to act.
Alright. And you. I'm not even going to put down Official's Oz until I have the shield down, so I don't want to waste it. I'm glad that the fire guys don't get, missed. Completely missed. They don't get shields. Okay, nice. Not nice. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I have this completely under control. Oh, yikes. This is an ultimate too. We need to use this as much as possible. Official, can you do anything? No, she can't. Okay. No! Did he say one with the dust? That's funny. Okay, okay, out of the way, out of the way. He's so almost down. He's almost down. Got him. Great. Okay. This guy's shield is halfway. I'm gonna heal a little bit. Oh, as soon as it's down to one person, it's so much easier. Man, they are really keeping us busy here while they go get her, aren't they? As much as I want Tighnari's skill, we just don't have it because we don't have Tighnari. But we have me, so we have Dendro at least. I don't want him to get the Hyper Blooms, so I'm putting down Oz, even though it won't do much. Keeping an eye on my food so that I know when my countdown is done and I can get Tighnari back. We did it!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
That's exactly what they're doing. We're gonna fail though. I'm so sorry, Tighnari.
Hypatia's still here.
Hypatia!
Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
And I love how they're discreetly blocking Karkata's corner, just in case you haven't done Tighnari's story quest. It would be so cool. Is Tighnari's story quest required to advance? I don't remember. It'd be so cool if Karkata helped protect her, but I would worry for Karkata's life. They did. Maybe she's on their side already. Maybe they've gotten to her already. She appears unharmed, but why is she so still? Oh god. Ew, she's just sleeping. Oh, thank god.
Well, how is she?
I was so worried they poisoned her. Everything's fine. She is sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
I don't trust it. Oh, Karkata! Oh. Oh dear. Are we being pulled into a dream?
So, I think this is over.
Oh, I know that voice. Whoa, that voice. Yes, be on your guard. How is he getting to us? We're not wearing an Akasha. He's not getting to Paimon, apparently. The Balladeer?
What? The Balladeer is here?
Such a cool look.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
Amazing. How is he doing this? Ooh, he's getting more and more powerful, isn't he?
But, where is he?
Would this be a dream? Paimon can't see him, so is he a spirit? A ghost? Wait, is it because I made physical contact with Hypatia? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness? Ooh.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Oh, you can! Hi, buddy.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
Oh, look at his bag. It has both the, kind of an Electra symbol on it and a Fatui symbol. What did you do to her?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
So she's kind of acting as a range extender? A router?
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I'm just glad he hasn't latched onto Paimon's consciousness. That's good. She's escaped.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
It's just like what Nahida can do, but she has to use the Akasha. But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Sure.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, please stay quiet for now.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details.
Should I be saying congratulations?
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
That was so cool!
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
I mean, she won't be alone. The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
That's really cool. That's such an interesting perspective. If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
Nice. We retested him. You're acting more friendly than usual. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
Yeah, he's not being so scathing as before. He's actually, in those few lines that he gave us before, he's showing us his logic. And his arguments. It's more of an equal level conversation than the things he said to us before. But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct, and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for the Academia. Exactly! Actually, you know what? Ooh, so before, I was worried about what the impact of these divine knowledge capsules would do to him. You know, I'm quite worried they're going to damage his mind like they've done to the others. Because it's not that it's divine knowledge, right? It's that it's forbidden knowledge. On one hand, I can see this guy being arrogant enough to say, you know, I can handle divine knowledge, I'm not like you mere humans. But if we can explain to him what it really is, we can maybe sow some doubt. On the other hand, this actually is filling in something I was wondering, because, you know, the Academia is working with the Balladeer here, and how on earth could they possibly believe that he will go along with what they want once he becomes a god, you know? He's definitely doing this for himself, not for them, so what on earth makes them think he'll continue cooperating with them afterwards? And it's because they intend for his mind to be replaced. I see. They want to make him into a Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, not himself any longer. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god? Oh no, is this where he reveals he's secretly very self-loathing because of his past experiences where people have repeatedly shown him over and over to his perspective that he is disposable, and so he doesn't really care? Half of him is arrogant enough to believe that he'll survive this process, and the other half of him doesn't really care if he doesn't?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
Mm-hmm. And do you believe that no one could ever truly care for you anymore?
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
Are you really, though?
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine.
Seems like he's having fun walking around. My entire life up until this point has been meaningless. He's really trying to distance himself from the things that have happened in the past, hasn't he? And okay, he's not wrong that he was kind of born to become a god, though. That's fair. He was born to be a test case for something that would become a god, kind of, I guess.
Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value.
But wouldn't you rather record your own story?
All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Oh, so he wants his past to be taken from him. He wants his mind to be erased, kind of. Everything he says just convinces me more and more that he still feels very deeply about all that has happened to him. And that's why he's doing this.
Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination.
Interesting. Kind of like the knowledge capsules we made earlier.
This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
Let me guess, is she like his first devotee? Because we don't know what the other people who have come into consciousness with forbidden knowledge or divine knowledge have seen. Some of them have probably seen the same thing that we saw with the tree, because the eremite in Port Ormos, for instance, he said the same phrase, world forget me. So it could be that Hypatia is the only person who's connected with him. And, I mean, another evidence in favor of that argument is that, as far as we know, it's only Hypatia that the Fatui have come after. To silence her on this topic is our guess at the moment. So, if he's gone his whole life feeling that no one has ever really cared for him, or that the people who have cared for him have betrayed him, then he would cling very tightly to anyone who looks at him with any sort of care. And unfortunately, in this case, it's a very sort of toxic, mind control, obsession kind of care. But he's really clinging to anything he can get. He might even prefer that sort of care at this point because it gives him a lot of power in this situation. She's not going to stop following him unless he cuts her off.
She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
She's probably even getting extra points in his mind because she saw all those horrible things that happened to him and still came to be his follower, even though she kind of lost her mind about it in the process.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
This poor guy, man. Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
Good luck with that, buddy. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious? Clever.
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Oh, interesting. Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
I guess that's a good thing to be bad at, but darn, so that didn't work, did it?
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
Oh, so the doctor is human. Good to know. Always have to wonder with these Fatui folks.
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift. Just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
Despite myself, I'm very curious. What is it?
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
Your presence is the gift? No. Something else? That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts.
Oh.
After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Oh.
Paimon hears thunder!
That is so cool. He makes such a great bad god. What a fun character. Thunder. Could it be the balladeer?
That person Paimon couldn't see was the balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
I didn't expect that either. He's become milder, but somehow even more deranged. Oh.
Where is the storm headed?
It can't be. Is the balladeer using the Gnosis to change the weather? I just got elemental energy from that. It's real lightning.
That means anyone outside is in danger. Let's go. Tainari and Dia still must be fighting.
He's flexing his power, but I wonder if this will set back his progress at all. How you doing, Hypatia? You alright? Kakata? Still there? This is so cool. This is so cool. He made it rain. And it's thundering. Wow. How delightful. Tainari, did you get struck by lightning?
Oh, have the Fatui retreated?
No way. Tainari and Dia are over there.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
Is he okay?
I'm fine. Oh.
Oh god.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We get struck by lightning all the time, so I feel like I shouldn't be too worried, but to be fair, when you get struck by lightning, normally it's a much bigger deal.
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
That is hilarious. Good job, Valadier.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
Your wound. I'm really sorry.
It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something. Oh, sit down first.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Sounds like a plan. Get out of the rain, too. I love how quickly Tainari and Dia bonded, too. It's like they, the fight really brought them together. I love that for them. Okay. Is it raining inside? No, it is not. Excellent. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, I am. Okay, never mind. Let's go back inside. Right there. Oh, the rain sounds so nice.
Thank goodness, she's fine.
For a given definition of fine, but yes.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, are you talking about Dunyazad now? She's probably spent quite a bit of time talking with physicians and whatnot.
Oh, he sat down.
Oh, good. Sit down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
Here's what happened. Let me tell you. You recount everything from the meeting, from meeting the doctor Port Ormos to your encounter with the Balladeer.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Yeah, look at that.
Don't mention it.
They're friends now. That's nice.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor's targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the Balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer.
Ooh?
Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
Interesting. This is so interesting.
The Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
It's like, are they... For now, I'm still not really sure. Are they trying to cover up any supposed weaknesses of his? Because I can't really take him seriously as a threat because we saw those cutscenes. And you've seen how it's affected my analysis of his character and every single thing that he says. And so if he wants to present the image of a powerful, terrifying god, that information should not be disseminated. But then if they're trying to make sure that Hypatia doesn't reveal this, then they're definitely supporting his bid to become a god. But then at the same time, if they're trying to steal Hypatia away, and the Balladeer sees her as his first follower, and he wants her to remain as his first follower, then they're kind of not supporting his bid to be a god. So I'm so curious. Maybe they're trying to protect some secret that the Fatui are privy to? And he as a harbinger has known this, and they don't want it leaking out?
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
Right.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
I love throwing two problems at each other.
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
Also, Dia, what were you just saying about this going all over your head? I think you're making some great conclusions.
In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! Somehow that worked out.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you, Tainari.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please, do get some rest.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar.
Oh, back to the
Let's
city.
continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Sounds good. Thank you, Dia. Wow. Well, this is so cool. Tainari, are you sitting on top of Karkata?
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Man, that really sounds like it hurts. Rest up, Tainari. I would heal. Oh my god, he's dead. I would heal you, but I kind of can't. But you know who can? Xingqiu can heal you. Wait, I want to sit down. Can I sit? Darn it, I can't sit on Karkata. Look at that. That's really funny. Phasia? Nothing new. Alright, I'll work on healing you up. Actually, should we go to a statue, perhaps? Is there any on the way to the city? Not really. Well, this one? Okay, I will go heal him up, but for now, we're going to wrap up here. Wow. Oh, this is so exciting. Things are building up so nicely. I cannot wait. It really feels like they're trying to get the doctor out of the rest of the Sumeru story.
Your fate.
So I wonder, he actually might not show up again. But at the same time, it really feels like the doctor's story, in the greater scheme of things, is very much unresolved. So I wonder if we'll see him again in another region, or if he'll come back after everything is settled. Yeah, we still haven't seen his business with the tree. What is his business with the tree supposed to be? I don't know if we'll see him again or not. Anything could happen. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up for there. We're going to wrap it up for now there. I hope you enjoyed because wow, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching. My thanks also to our monthly contributors on Ko-fi, Power of Chaos, Jade Blakewood, Mary, and Minty. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye now!